Namaskaram. Welcome to Sony Storyteller. Hi friends. Today I'm going to tell you a story about the tale of two sisters. In a kingdom, there lived two sisters, Rani and Vani. Vani was the elder sister and Rani the younger. Vani was really mean and selfish. She loved to hurt everyone, including her sister. But Vani was really kind to her father, as she believed her father, the king, would hand over the kingdom to her in the future. Rani was really kind, loving, and helpful. She never complained to her father. One day, the king decided to divide the kingdom into two equal halves for his daughters. The king asked Vani, "What is it that you like the most in the whole world?" Vani thought if she uttered pearls or jewels, her father might be displeased and give the whole kingdom to Rani. Instead, she lied. "Daddy, of course, it is you." When it was Rani's turn, she smiled and said, "Oh, Daddy, there are millions of things that I like. But the best ones are rain, rainbow, smiling babies, helping other people, and seeing people smiling." The king's face turned red with anger. He punished Rani by asking her to leave the kingdom for a week. Rani left the kingdom really sad. She started walking out. When she heard someone sobbing, it was a coconut tree. Rani inquired about the reason. The tree answered that none of them had watered it in a few days, and hence it may die. Rani said, "Don't worry, my friend. I will help you." There was a lake nearby, and she dug a narrow canal from the lake to the tree, so that the coconut tree could be watered constantly. The coconut tree was immensely happy and thanked her. Rani waved the tree and resumed her journey. She saw a cow and a calf crying. She went near them. Then the calf cried, "My mum has not had any hay for many days. If this continues, she will not be able to feed me. I will starve to death. Our master is not here. If he had been here, he would have fed my mom." Rani went in search of hay and grass. She returned with a big bundle of hay. This was more than sufficient until the owner returned. Having been thanked by the mother cow and the calf, Rani smiled and walked happily ahead. She heard tiny voices crying and searched for them. It took some time for her to realize that they were coming from the down below. It was the cries of ants. She inquired of them. They said there was a heavy downpour, and it splashed our ant hill. Rani felt sad, and she came up with an idea. She said, "I can go collect some mud and help you build your anthill in a better area." Rani succeeded in the task. The ants jumped in happiness and thanked her. As she walked farther along, she entered a forest. At a distance, she saw a hut. She was so tired of walking and helping others. She wanted to rest, and so knocked on the door. An old lady opened the door. Rani asked that old lady if she could have some food and take rest. In turn, she would do all the work in the house. The old lady invited her in. She gave Rani some food to eat. Rani did not tell the old lady that she was prince because she did not want the old lady to treat her like one. Rani stayed in the hut and did all the work for a week. Rani told the old lady she had to leave the next day. She requested the old lady if she could have a shampoo and soap. The old lady gave them along with a dress that she requested. The old lady gifted Rani a box and instructed her to only open it in her room. Rani started to walk back towards the kingdom. She met the ants. They gave her gems and jewels. During her return journey, the cow and calf's master had returned and gave Rani milk, sweets, and dairy products. And the master also asked some people to carry milk to Rani's house. Finally, she met the coconut tree, and it gave her some coconuts. The coconut tree whispered, "These are special coconuts. Wait and only open them in your room." Rani reached the kingdom. She knocked on the door. The king opened the door and was shocked to see a girl. He asked, "Who is this?" Rani was stunned. She replied, "Daddy, it's me, Rani, your daughter." The king could not believe his eyes. He asked, "Rani, how did you become so pretty? And how did your hair grow so long?" Rani did not know that she was pretty. She went and looked in the mirror. Indeed, she was glowing with beauty. Rani jumped excitedly and pleaded to her dad, "Let us go to my room and open these gifts." She was amazed at the jewelry, which was shining like the sun. She took one out, then a new one replaced the old. She turned to the gift from the coconut tree. They looked like normal coconuts, but as she opened them, gold coins poured out. As Rani kept taking the coins, it kept refilling again and again. Rani requested her dad to give the jewels and coins to everyone in the kingdom. Vani was really jealous. She told her father she was going to study in another kingdom. But she had other plans. She went to the palace where Rani went. She came across the coconut tree. The coconut tree pleaded with Vani to water it. Vani arrogantly yelled, "Never! My dress will get dirty if I water you." Saying this, she proceeded further and met the cow and calf, who requested her to give them some hay. Vani quickly replied in a harsh tone, "No, if I give you some hay, my hands and dress will get dirty." Saying this, she kicked them and started walking. She saw the ants, who asked her help to build their ant hill. Vani answered again, "No, I am allergic to ants and mud." She walked away. She finally reached the old lady's house. She shouted, "Old lady, I'm the prince of a kingdom, and I have come to honor you by staying in your house for a week." The old lady replied, "Please do stay at my house and help me with the cooking and other things." Vani was angry and yelled, "No, I'm a prince. I'm not doing that. You do the cooking and the other chores. I'm never going to do such things in a dirty house like this." The old lady cooked and cleaned. A week went by. Vani announced, "I need to bath before I go back to my kingdom. And I need the best soap and shampoo and a dress." The old lady patiently got everything she wanted. Vani asked the old lady to give her gifts more than what she given to Rani. The old lady gave the gifts. Vani began to walk away without thanking her. As she started to walk back to her kingdom, she met the ants. The army of ants started biting Vani's legs and face. She started swelling everywhere. Vani ran away. She met the cow and calf, who started kicking her the same way that she kicked them. The coconut tree was next. It started to throw coconuts on Vani's head. Her head hurt and began to swell. She requested, "Please don't hurt me," and she ran away. She was near the kingdom and could not contain any more suspense and wanted to open her gift. So when she opened it, it was greeted by a swarm of bees and weeds at the bottom. She threw the box away and ran to the kingdom. Vani cried, "Daddy, it is me, Vani." The king said, "That can never be." By the king's statement, Vani went and looked in the mirror. She was bald. She shouted no by seeing her ugly looks. Vani told the king that she always troubled Rani and explained how rude and cruel she was to her own sister and the people in the kingdom. Thereafter, Vani was punished by the king and hated by everyone in the kingdom. Rani was crowned by the king and lived happily ever after. I hope you liked the video. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.